Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, your home for everything on two wheels, from classic cruisers to futuristic street beasts. And today, we've got something truly special. Yamaha has finally brought back the Bolt series, but this time, it's smaller, lighter, and sharper than ever. Meet the 2026 Yamaha Bolt 250, a modern-day cruiser that combines retro soul with new-generation performance. It's not just a downscaled version of its bigger siblings, it's a statement by Yamaha that you don't need a massive engine to feel the spirit of a true cruiser. The Yamaha Bolt has always been about attitude, the low-slung stance, raw torque, and minimalistic design that captures the essence of an urban rebel. The new 250 keeps the DNA alive but reinterprets it for a new audience: younger riders, city commuters, and anyone who wants cruiser comfort without heavy handling or sky-high price tags. And when you see it in person, you'll realize this isn't some entry-level imitation, this is a real Bolt, with that same muscular silhouette, bobber-inspired styling, and unmistakable Yamaha craftsmanship. Let's start by talking about what's under the tank. The 2026 Bolt 250 is powered by a 249 cubic centimeters single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine, tuned for a balance between smooth city rideability and enough punch for weekend highway escapes. It delivers around 27 horsepower and 23 Newton-meters of torque, paired with a 6-speed gearbox that shifts with the precision you'd expect from Yamaha. The engine is a newly developed unit based on the MT25 platform but retuned to give it more low-end grunt, because a cruiser needs that instant pull when you twist the throttle. Yamaha engineers have focused on linear power delivery, meaning you get smooth acceleration through every gear. And the exhaust note, oh, it's something Yamaha really worked on. It's deep, bassy, and authentic. You get that rumbling thump that defines cruiser character, but it's refined enough to not annoy your neighbors every morning. There's even a dual-port muffler with a chambered design that enhances low-frequency resonance. You could say the Bolt 250 sounds more like a mini V-twin than a single. When it comes to performance, the Bolt 250 surprises you. It's not about top speed, but it can comfortably cruise at 110 to 120 km per hour without stress, thanks to a well-balanced gear ratio and Yamaha's vibration reduction system. The ride feels planted and stable even at higher speeds, which is impressive for a 250 cubic centimeters bike with cruiser ergonomics. The bike's wet weight is around 160 kilograms, and that means it's light enough to handle in traffic but stable enough on highways. Handling has always been a strong point for Yamaha, and even with its cruiser geometry, the Bolt 250 corners confidently. The 41mm telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks are tuned for comfort with just the right amount of firmness. The low seat height of 740mm means riders of all sizes can flat-foot it easily, giving beginners an added sense of control. The wheelbase stretches to about 1,480mm, and that adds to the planted feel without making it sluggish to turn. Braking is handled by disc brakes on both ends, with a 282mm front disc and a 220mm rear, supported by a dual-channel ABS system. Yamaha's ABS calibration here is subtle, it doesn't cut in too early, maintaining a natural braking feel. And yes, it comes with assist and slipper clutch, making gear shifts light and smooth, especially during aggressive downshifts. Now, let's move to what makes this machine so visually striking. The design language of the Bolt 250 is unmistakably Yamaha. It carries that minimalist bobber vibe around LED headlamp, teardrop fuel tank, exposed frame, and a stubby rear fender. It's simple yet muscular. The design feels raw, mechanical, and real, no unnecessary plastics, just metal and attitude. The fuel tank has beautiful brushed aluminum accents with new 3D Bolt badging that looks premium in every light. The LED lighting setup is fully modern, from the DRLs to the taillight, yet the shape keeps things classic. Yamaha is offering the Bolt 250 in 3 key color options: midnight black, gunmetal gray, and deep red metallic, each with matte and gloss finishes. The blacked-out engine, side covers, and alloy wheels give it the dark cruiser vibe that riders love. And yes, you can even get optional accessories, from leather saddlebags to bar-end mirrors, touring seats, and even a short windshield kit, all official from Yamaha. The instrument cluster is compact but tech-packed. It's a fully digital LCD unit, offering gear position, RPM, fuel gauge, trip meters, clock, and even a Bluetooth connectivity feature through the Yamaha Y-Connect app, which shows your riding stats, maintenance alerts, and even call or message notifications. It's minimal but functional, exactly what a modern cruiser should be. One of the key aspects Yamaha focused on was comfort. The wide, swept-back handlebars, mid-set foot pegs, and low saddle combine to offer a relaxed riding posture. Long rides don't fatigue you, and the seat foam is thick enough to absorb road imperfections. The pillion seat is compact but removable, so you can convert it into a solo bobber look in seconds. Now, let's talk about fuel efficiency, because not every rider wants to refuel every 100 kilometers. The Yamaha Bolt 250 is rated for around 38 to 42 kilometers per liter, depending on your riding style and conditions. With its 13-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a realistic range of over 450 kilometers on a single fill. That's quite impressive for a cruiser in this class. Another highlight is its build quality. The frame is a steel double cradle design for rigidity and durability. Yamaha has used vibration dampening mounts and premium grade materials on the switchgear, paint finish, and seats. Every part feels solid. The Bolt 250 doesn't feel like a budget bike, it feels like a scaled-down premium cruiser. So, who is this bike for? If you're stepping up from a 125 or 150 cubic centimeters commuter and want something with more highway potential but without the intimidating size of a 500 cubic centimeters, the Bolt 250 fits perfectly. It's ideal for city commuting, weekend rides, and even light touring. It's easy to live with, simple to maintain, and has that stylish, laid-back presence that turns heads everywhere you go. Speaking of maintenance, Yamaha has ensured the Bolt 250 remains practical with long service intervals, an efficient air filter, and a reliable fuel injection system. The parts are shared with other models like the MT25, meaning they're widely available and affordable. Let's move to the part everyone's been waiting for, the price. Yamaha has launched the 2026 Bolt 250 at an expected price of around $4,300 or approximately 3.55 Indian rupees lakh in India. It's positioned just below the likes of the Honda Rebel 300 and above the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 in terms of global market competition. For the features, build quality, and Yamaha reliability, this pricing feels spot on. When you think about what makes a cruiser truly special, it's not just the specs. It's the feeling, the connection between rider, machine, and road. And that's where the Bolt 250 nails it. It captures that essence in a package that's more accessible, practical, and modern. It's a reminder that the joy of cruising isn't about engine size, it's about attitude, presence, and pure riding pleasure. On the highway, the Bolt 250 feels composed. The throttle response is crisp, the gearbox is slick, and the suspension soaks up bumps gracefully. In short, the 2026 Yamaha Bolt 250 is not just another 250 cubic centimeters bike. It's a statement from Yamaha saying, you can still ride with soul. Whether you're new to the world of cruisers or a seasoned rider looking for something lighter and more urban-friendly, the Bolt 250 gives you a complete package: style, comfort, performance, and dependability, all rolled into one striking machine. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Bike Culture Hub, and ring that bell icon so you never miss out on the latest in the world of motorcycles, from detailed reviews to road tests and first rides. Until next time, keep your engines warm, your helmets on, and your hearts open to the thrill of the ride. This is Bike Culture Hub, signing off. Ride safe, and stay passionate.